Wario, get the heck off my back! Oh no, don't you do this. Bowser? Sucker made me start jumping. Donkey just got bodied by somebody.
At least that wasn't me. I'm glad that wasn't me.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
As a matter of fact, I might even make it to the finish line before this thing blows off.
Psych!
And I hope I didn't jinx that. Like, we're real close. I can sense it. I can feel it. Nah, we might get bodied. Oh my goodness. I got bodied. Wario. Okay, that sucker hating. What's good with the YouTube, man? It's your boy TRAY-MAN-GamesReactZ, bringing Mario Kart Arcade GP 2, as you just seen right there on the title screen. I don't know why this freaking title screen doesn't have any audio. I mean, I know it's playing like how you normally see games display at the arcades, and then you walk up and you insert a coin, whatever, and then you just play the game. That's how it's displaying right now. This is being done through the Nintendo emulator. Nintendo emulator on the modded Wii that your boy has. And we're going to be kicking off our part 1 of Mario Kart Arcade GP 2, which your boy, you know, my Smash Brothers main character that I pick. My Smash Bros main character that I pick. My dog Pac-Man, as you see in the thumbnail. So this is going to be with the Pac-Man Cup. Look at that fire screen. For those of you who aren't aware, let's get into it. I might have to, I don't know if I mentioned just now, but I might have to put some music in that first section to the beginning of the video with the standby animation screen of what displays in your arcade when you do see this game in an arcade. That area had no music. It was just complete silence. So I might just put some music in that area. If you heard music, that was because I put it there. That whole intro was just completely silent. I don't know why. Mario Kart Arcade GP DX had a whole, like, that's the third entry in the Mario Kart Arcade GP series. And that had a whole goddamn, you know, like music and all. Like, it was just the beginning opening of an anime intro. Speaking of Mario Kart Arcade GP, first cup that I'm going to be picking for part 1 here in Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 is the Pac-Man Cup for my dog Pac-Man. We're kicking this episode off with my boy. This ain't Mario Kart Arcade GP. This is Pac-Man Kart Arcade GP. Let me stop. I did a stream of Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. That was a full game playthrough, showcasing all characters in the game, all cups. I think we probably 100%ed most of the game. Link in the description to that full stream game playthrough. I still gotta go through that stream in YouTube Studio at the time of this recording right now. I still gotta go through that whole stream of Mario Kart Arcade GP DX in YouTube Studio and edit some stuff out. Go use and abuse and attack the like button on that stream. Be sure to use and abuse and attack the like button on this video if you have not done so already, as that means a lot. If you're new and you're viewing, do consider subscribing. If you've peeked out any of the content here, if it's piqued your interest, subscribe. We're gonna kick it off with my dog Pac-Man. His acceleration is 3 stars, weight, top speed 3 stars. So he's probably more like an all-arounder. Mario might be faster than him, isn't he?
Boy, ain't no way.
Of course Mario has to have 4 stars for his top speed. We'll be doing the second episode of Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 with Mario in the next episode. But the first episode, I want to kick it off with my dog Pac-Man. A lot of people say, and I agree as well, a lot of people say Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 is like the sweet spot of the series. You know, Mario Kart Arcade GP 1 is way better than Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. Because Mario Kart Arcade GP DX just gave us Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man and Blinky was cut, unfortunately, for that game. We did have Don-Chan, though, so I'd say Don-Chan is a really great addition. But Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 is like the better version of Mario Kart Arcade GP 1. So it's like, let me see if I can time this. I wanted to time it. That's fine.
Stop lying.
I gotta catch up. Oh snap! I gotta catch up. Let me kind of lock in, dog, and focus on actually catching up, because I'm behind. The goal for this playthrough is to try to come in first place in every track. One thing that I hate, oh snap, Dude, these tight corners. One thing that I hate that Mario Kart Arcade GP DX doesn't have. Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 and 1, it has missions after every 4 tracks in a cup. Mario Kart Arcade GP DX doesn't have that, which I really hate. That's something that Mario Kart Arcade GP DX is missing, dude. Are we catching up now finally?
No.
I just feel like that's one thing that DX is missing. Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 is literally the sweet spot of the series, because we get one additional character that they added in, which was Mama-chan, whatever the sucker his name is. I don't know what his name is. The rabbit dude. Can I hit somebody with that? I've been holding that item for most of the race. It didn't even hit anybody. I did terrible. I was not nowhere on that podium. Puka is, oh, I forgot he's an item in this game. I do want to talk about items as well. They should have put him in this game. Oh my gosh, ah!
Bruh.
Body. My bad, Miss Pac-Man. I, as your husband, did not mean to body you like that. But after all, this is a racing game. Everyone is in for themselves. Oh no, don't you do this. Okay, hold on. I need to hit somebody with that. Bowser? I guess we're just gonna make this whole playthrough 100cc. I tried, man. Like, them suckers was gone. I was barely having any chance of catching up. Actually, I wasn't catching up at all. This sucker made me start jumping. Can I hit something? I don't even know if I hit anybody with that. Okay, you guys see what I'm talking about when it comes to the items? The items are a lot more intensive and just aggressive in this game compared to Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. Yeah, like, this is already seeming more doable, like on 100cc. Despite me still going off-road, but you see how fast the other players aren't now? Like, I'm not going off-road much. The CPUs just blast off. Like, and I was clicking the wrong button to try to dash, but that's the first place that this should have started off with. Finally! Alright guys, we are on to the second track here in the Pac-Man Cup. Look at that Pac-Maze! This is my most favorite part of this track. Classic Pac-Man Pac-Maze. Playing in this track, this don't even feel like Mario Kart. I'll stop. It feels like I'm taking shots at Mario Kart right now. I mean, it sounded like I was taking shots earlier at the beginning of this video when I was saying, this ain't Mario Kart, this is Pac-Man Kart. Because, you know, we're starting off part 1 with Pac-Man. Oh, we got some, no, those are thumbtacks. I thought those were bananas. Throw those back. I had no other choice but to make this playthrough 100cc, because 150, these suckers just take off. Yo, what the heck just happened back there? I thought that was Bowser, but I think that was Donkey. Donkey just got bodied by somebody.
At least that wasn't me. I'm glad that wasn't me.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I'm sure everybody wants to be the one bodying, but doesn't want to be the one getting bodied. Alright, hold on to that just in case someone tries to get in front of you. Get bodied, Bowser! As a matter of fact, I might even make it to the finish line before this thing blows off.
Psych!
And I hope I didn't jinx that. But like, we're real close. I can sense it. I can feel it. Nah, we might get bodied. Oh my goodness. Okay, I spoke too soon. I don't think anybody got in front of me though. So nice. Jump over the finish line in victory onto the third track. My boy Donkey, look at him over there. He has no trophy. I got the flowers and the trophy, second. Alright guys, this is the third track. I don't know if there's any differences that was made to it. Nice, give me that boost. Maybe I would have had a better chance on 150cc if I would have been timing my boost properly. But one thing to note is, in the Mario Kart Arcade GP series, a lot of the tracks in a cup don't normally be too different from one another. 4 tracks for each cup don't normally have too much of any differences, unfortunately. Ooh, nice. Can I body somebody?
I didn't body anybody with that.
Louise, get that boot to the head. Nice. Get bodied, sucker. If you look at this, this almost looks like the first track in the Pac-Man Cup. I don't know why, like, the Mario Kart Arcade GP series does that with tracks. I mean, the only thing that's really different from like all the 4 tracks just in the cup that gives you more of a different experience is the challenge at the end, because like the 4 tracks in each cup in the Mario Kart Arcade GP games are just like 2 tracks that has just been recycled. Like I'm playing this track, this doesn't feel any different from like the first track that I did. That's another thing that I hate that the Mario Kart Arcade GP games do, is they put 2 different tracks in one cup, but then they like copy and paste those same tracks for one single cup. I don't know why they chose to do that. They should have had 4 different tracks for the different individual cups. I got body Wario. Okay, that sucker hating. Did he pass me up? No, he's trying to. That sucker is hating. What item was that he used? Was that like the pin? What the heck? Hold on. I gotta get up here, dude. This sucker is out for blood.
It's too late.
But hey, it doesn't matter, right?
Ain't no way, man.
These suckers are still of a challenge on 100cc. That sucker came through at the last minute and took my first place out of my hand. Like, you see how they've copied and pasted? Like, they've made 2 tracks, but then they copied and pasted. This is literally what I was talking about in the race. Okay, but now we can pick items. Wait a minute. This is new. Okay, so use previous items. Let's go ahead and do some new items. Okay, I like this. Puka. You know what? I wonder what Puka does. Let's add him in there for sure. And then we got a hammer. I forgot about that. Can hit rival. Smoke appears. This is the classic. Hey man, if y'all suckers had that plug and play, any type of Namco plug and play, and that one race car game that was on that, don't know the name of it right now, but I'm just gonna throw it up on the screen. You know, like you had a good childhood if you played that game. That game was difficult. That race car game on any type of plug and play Namco system. I have a Pac-Man shaped one now. Even that one has that game on it. Recovery item used for yourself. Ooh, nice. What does this Galaxian power up do? Shoots forward. You know, let's put that on there because I don't know if I've used that yet. And I'm adding that in. Round 4, boys. Am I coming out on top or am I getting bodied? This is 100cc, which is a lot more doable than 150cc. I think I'm just gonna, like I said before, this whole playthrough is unfortunately gonna be 100cc. Y'all see how these suckers just blast off at the beginning of races, and I wasn't timing my boosters. Boosters?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I wasn't timing any of my boosts. It makes me wonder if I had boosted right, if I would have stood a chance, like at the beginning. So, you know one thing I can do, because after this last round, which is the 4th round in the Pac-Man Cup, we got a challenge. There's a challenge again, I want to mention, there's a challenge after every 4 tracks per cup that we can do. Unlike Mario Kart Arcade GP DX, that removed the challenges out of that game after every 4 tracks in cups. This game, and I think Mario Kart Arcade GP 1, which I'm thinking about doing a stream playthrough of on the channel, so definitely stay tuned for that. Get body peaks, get your behind back, stay back there, get right behind me, eat the dust that I push out in action phase. We got a Pac-Man mallet. Okay, hold on, I'm not near anybody, so that's probably not gonna hit anybody, obviously. But if I was near somebody like Miss Pac-Man or Waluigi up here, these suckers would have been done for. We got a Puka. What does Puka do? I'm saving him just in case someone tries to get in front of me. Oh, this sucker trying to get in front of me? Oh, somebody put a mouse there. If I would have hit against that, I would have got bodied. Okay, hold on. If anybody, I want you to get in front of me right now. I got a Puka waiting for you. I don't know what he does. I want to use him. I hope I can use him. I mean, we're nearing the end of this, so I might not be able to use him. What I want to do after I do the last challenge in this cup, once this 4th track is finished, I'm going to try and see if I can stand a chance at timing my boost right at the beginning of a race in 150cc. Can I not hit him? Okay, that just does nothing. Go! That sucker used a Mega Mushroom. What the heck? Okay. Dude. My capture card literally blacked out just now. I thought it did it again. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that was my Wii or if that was my capture card. Because I'm using a different TV because your boy's TV broke.
Oh my God.
That TV is no more. I'm using a different TV now. And it was, my capture card was bugging out way before I was able to start this video. I might have that on the screen. It might have something to do with the output settings. Sucker, that was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I don't know what punked me last time. I don't know if that was the game itself or if it was my capture card. That was just weird what happened. Because for most, like literally for the majority of this video, that didn't happen until that point. Like something blacked out on my screen, came back, and I crossed the finish line and had second place. Don't do this again. Whatever caused that, please screw off. Sucker, I'm trying to get, I want to do this last challenge. So having to redo the fourth round is somewhat unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Look at my boy Pac is moving back there in that background. Where's my boy Pac at? I seen Pinky in the corner. We got some Pac eyes. Somebody just got bodied. Wario, get the heck off my back. Nah, you ain't getting it. Give me that first place. I don't know what punked me out last time. I might have to show that in the video. I'm definitely not cutting that out. And y'all probably have already seen it up until this point. But I'm saying now that ain't getting cut out. Y'all have already seen that. So that's how you know. Future me. Yeah, you weren't going to cut this out, were you? Ooh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so this is a challenge. We got to jump over lasers within the Pac-Man maze labyrinth. Can we do it? I'm going to do it. I want to start off with a boost. Alright, so it should be kind of easy. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Next laser. Nice. I'm locked in. I love this challenge. Nice. Nintendo, give us another challenge like this in Mario Kart. This takes me back to like the missions within Mario Kart DS. Like the different missions. And then Mario Kart DS even... Okay, I just got bodied. Mario Kart DS even had... Oh, nice. Bosses. That was what I was... So that's what I was trying to say. Hey, we still finished. We did good. Mario going... Okay, time left 12 seconds. We could probably get a better time, but that is the full Pac-Man Cup in Mario Kart Arcade GP 2. Next episode will likely be obviously doing the Mario Cup in Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 with Mario, and part 2 of Mario Kart Arcade GP 2. Alright, my boys, 150cc. Let's see if it sets me ahead to keep up with the front of the pack. If I can time my boost on 150cc. Because these suckers, they blast off. Hold on. At the beginning of... See how fast these suckers are? Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to control on this track on 150cc. It does make a difference at the beginning of the race to start off with a boost. But then you have to maintain keeping up with the pack on this CC. Body. Alright, get that item to your back, and then he's gonna pass me up after I went into the off-road. Nice. 150cc is terrible in this game. It takes real good strat. See, them suckers have already passed the finish line. But nevertheless, this has been part 1 of Mario Kart Arcade GP 2 with Pac-Man. That's right, my boy. You let them know who it is. Y'all already know who it is. Pac-Man World, nostalgia, childhood. You already know it. Anywho, man, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I just realized another thing that I want to add in. The Mario Kart Arcade series was the first in Mario Kart's history to have it to where you have to unlock individual tracks within a cup. Because normally in traditional Mario Kart, like if we're talking about Mario Kart Wii or 7, you just have to play through 4 tracks within a cup to unlock the next cup. But this game does make up for it with having missions, which takes me back to Mario Kart DS. This game, and I think Mario Kart Arcade GP 1, the first one, which I'm thinking of streaming a full playthrough of that game, so stay tuned for that. But specifically Mario Kart Arcade GP 2, I wanted to just have this in per episode edited video form. So stay tuned as these episodes roll out. But definitely wanted to say that to get that to be understood, man. Mario Kart DS was goated when it came to all the different missions and then the bosses that you had in that game. Stay tuned for that, because we're going to be doing a playthrough of Mario Kart DS as well. But anywho, next episode will be with my boy Mario. The next episode will be with my boy Mario, part 2 of Mario Kart Arcade GP 2. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this part 1 of Mario Kart Arcade GP 2. Next episode, again, we're going to be tackling the Mario Cup, 100cc per episode, each of the different cups that we do throughout the playthrough parts that we put out of this game. Normally you would probably start with the very first cup of the game. I just wanted to have the first episode be the Pac-Man Cup because, you know, we did it with your boy, the GOAT himself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to use and abuse the like button. And if you are new in your viewing, definitely do consider to subscribe to the channel. If you've piqued any of the content on the channel that has piqued your interest, do consider to subscribe with post notifications each and every time I upload reactions to things that I like to react to, and we react to gaming news, playthroughs, and gameplays. You guys will get notified for all of that you see and could expect here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Man, Mario Kart Arcade GP2 is my most favorite of the entire Mario Kart series. Best Mario Kart game in all of Mario Kart history. Peace out, guys. Take care. Had to get that little tad bit in just now before I ended it. I am out. Peace out.